Welcome to the introduction to C# programming. In this video, we're going to talk about the structure of a C# program, what is C#, how to write, compile, and run a program, and then we're going to play around with the code a little bit and test some things out while running and debugging our code. So to begin, what is C#? Well, C# is a programming language that Microsoft developed, and it's used for various types of projects. So that can be from applications to desktop software, web apps, and then video games as well. C# is widely known for the simplicity that it has, its strong support for object-oriented programming concepts, and then also being type safety. So to begin, starting off with C#, you want to make sure that you have an IDE or some type of integrated development environment. That can be something as Visual Studio, Visual Studio Code, Atom. There's many other things that you can use. And we want to use IDEs because it's going to provide a friendly interface for us to write our code, manage our projects, and then debug our applications, right? So once we write our code, what we do is we compile it into some type of executable format, or we can simply debug our code. And when you think about compiling it into an executable format, that's going to be when you build and run your code, and then it allows it to become an exe file or a different type of file for your Mac OS or Linux distributions. Once we compile that, then we're able to either run or debug our code from the command line, or use that exe file or executable file in order to run that program to see how it works. So with that being said, what is the structure of a C# program? Well, a C# program is structured into classes, methods, statements, expressions, and variables. So the core of our project is always going to be our main method, right? That's the main section of our code, and it's going to be the entry point for our program to execute the code that we wrote. So what we have here is a basic program that is simply going to write to our console, hello world. So if you see here, we have a class of hello world. That's going to be our project. Then we have the method of main, as we just spoke about, that holds our code inside of it. And what it's telling the computer is, hey, open the console and then write a line that has the text hello world. So if I go to debug this, which if you go to run, you'll see start debugging with F5. If I go to debug this, I'm going to debug it with my hotkey there, and then you'll see it's going to print out hello world. So if I want to say hello YouTube and then save and rerun it, you'll see that it's going to print out the text hello YouTube without error. So that's the basics of our C# program.